Hi guys, how are you? This is not a mess. I've already pulled out some stuff from my stash so that I can start working on the clusters that I mentioned in the last video that I would be making. And basically this is not planned. I have stuff lying here that I've had for a very long time and just bits and pieces that I did pull, and I'm just going to go with it and let's see what we can create. So here I've already glued down a piece of burlap on top of this piece of material. And I used my extra strength Elmer's Craft Bond Glue. I have the glitter glue. This is really good. It's non-toxic. I have allergies, but I'm still not letting go of this baby because this really works. I use it on almost everything. So I've already glued down the burlap, and let's see where we can go with this. So I'm going to try this here and let that overlap on the bottom a little bit. So I'm just gonna put one little layer of glue on here, and I'm not going to glue it all down because nah, I don't think I'm gonna sew. I'm just gonna glue. No sewing, and today I just want to relax putting some glue down. So I have some cheesecloth, and I think I'm going to put that in on this side. The glue really works. It does wonders on everything. Okay, and then I put this word on top of some burlap also. And everything doesn't have to be lace. This book is going to have a little bit of everything in it. Okay, here. And just to let you know, these words that I'm using are actually Dina Wakley's tissue collage papers. It comes in this little package. They're really small. I actually thought it was a stamp, and when I got this, I really liked it a lot. I didn't read it right, but this is what it looks like. And they're easy to use. Their transparency is great. You can even use it on your mixed media gel prints. Okay, let's see here. That looks cute. So what I wanted to do was I want to stick, now I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Stick this little tag somewhere in there, because eventually I can put a date on there. I can put a scripture verse on there. So I'm going to stick it right here. And I'm just going to make a few of these. And this shabby chic journal that supposedly I am making is not going to be all lace. I'm just going to have a really good time creating whatever comes to mind and to heart. And I'll put the button there. And it's simple, but it's pretty. Can I put this? Oh, this looks cute. Maybe I can put this right here. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And then let this little string hang out that way. Oh, that is cute. It's simple, and it's dainty, it's delicate. And after you do this, I guess you can just add pretty much anything you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and add this little pin here. I've been doing this for quite some time too. And if you want to, I guess you can add like a little rose in there, or because I know a lot of the shabby chic books are they just have a lot of flowers and lace, but this is going to have a bit of coffee dyed, you name it. I'm just going to make it a shabby chic. I don't know, I'll give it some kind of a name, a new name. So that is one. I'm going to set that aside right here. Okay, I was looking at the cluster and I still felt that something was missing. So I decided to pull out some of the ideology packages that I have and pick out some of the smaller pieces. Sometimes I'll just cut a piece off of a flower or something that I'm going to use. So I am going to add a little flower there. So I was thinking maybe this one here, but it's covering up all the flowers there on the end. It does look very pretty, but I don't think I'm going to use that one. I did cut this one off of a larger flower, and it's just the right size for this corner here. I thought that would, oh, that looks great. That looks real pretty. I am going to put that one there. So I'll put a little bit of glue in the back and just let it sit there. Now, if I want, I can add more, but I don't want to add too much in here. Let's see. What if oh, that looks cute there. Oh yes, I think I'm gonna go with that. Some of my stuff will have distress ink and others will not. It's not necessary in everything, even though for me, it's like I'm addicted to the stuff. Okay, let's see here. This has to come over that. And maybe push it a little closer. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Wait, it has to go up. I don't want that crooked. Oh, that is so cute. It's gonna have to go right there. Oh, that is so cute. Make sure that's straight. Looks off. Up, 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 up. And clusters are one of those things that you could just keep adding and adding and adding, and I don't think they ever come out wrong. So I think that's cute. I thought of a butterfly, but let's see. I've already put glue on that, but what if she's peeking from behind here? No. What about on this side? Let's see. Now again, I'll cover the, oh, that looks cute. But I don't want to add too much. I think I'm just going to go with this, and if there's any last minute changes, I can go with that. And someone did ask me what was I going to do about the bulk, since I'm making bulky stuff. But in my last video, I had mentioned that I was not going to use the original book that I used, that I gutted and taped. I'm going to use a larger one with a bigger spine so that I can have that space to add as much as I want, but being careful that I don't overdo it. So this is my first cluster. Let me try the next one. I'm going to set this aside. This was just this here. This came on an upholstery. I don't know what they're called. They're upholstery swatches. I know they're swatches. And they each have a color, and they tell you what kind of material they are. And most of these dry clean only, but it has a lot of beautiful little colors. I had thrifted this a long time ago, and I thought this would be the perfect time to go ahead and use some of the colors that I want to use, because there's some nice beiges, nice light greens, and somehow incorporate that in my book also. So I have them here, but I don't necessarily think I'm going to use that today. So let's go with this and see what I can create with this one. Did I glue this down already? It needs a little more glue. Oops, let me turn it this way. And it sort of looks nice behind that, doesn't it? In that manner, in that messy manner. It looks sort of like a twisted banner. That would be nice too. That could be a side pocket. You can fold. No, that would look nice like that. Just sewing it right onto the page, just like that. Gluing this on top of there, and then here, let me grab a tag. You can add, let's say, a huge tag, maybe a letter, a long piece of an envelope. That would look great in the book too. But see, I start getting ideas, and I don't know. My books end up being big, but that's the fun part about creating. You can create whatever you want and just have fun with it. I mean, there's no right or wrong. I don't think there's any right or wrong. We all have our own creating styles. So, and this one says, turn mistakes into beauty. And how many times have I done that? Made a mistake on something and then just found something, not to cover it up, something that changed the actual look of that botched up creation that I did. And I actually did, I posted it on my Instagram. I did do one yesterday, but I did it purposely. I messed up the page with some new paints that I got in the mail. And boy, did it come out cute. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put that there. Yes, I am. For this one, I will add some of this glue along the line. And I'm not going to glue the whole thing because I might be adding stuff in the back. Let me add this back in there because it did dry before. And this pin does not get rusted at all. I'm not sure why I got these at Hobby Lobby. I think it was a Hobby Lobby or ordered it on Amazon, one of the two. Okay, let's get this one going. Okay, so this can become a pocket or whatever I choose it to be. I can make this into a pretty clip, or I can make it into a side tab on the page, or just some focal piece on the page that makes it look pretty aesthetically. You can do your background first and then add that there, and that works too, so it's up to you. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of this. I love cheesecloth behind everything. I was watching a video once by I'm always afraid to say her name because I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong, but her first name is Jody, so I don't know if it's Doofy. Oh, Jody, forgive me please if you ever watched this video and I mispronounce your name. She makes some really good stuff. She's been doing this stuff for a very long time, so I do recommend her. I like her a lot. The stuff that she makes. None of my stuff comes out like hers, but she has a lot of pointers and tips that you can use. Okay. Can I put some of this sort of on there? I always like to add some of the elements that I place on the back in the front, not only to give it depth, but to bring in the background into the front. It sort of works. I may not have the right vernacular to try to explain everything I'm doing, but let's see if that works. And then if I put this on here, oh yes, it will. I mean, it's sticking out, but it's gonna work for me. So I'll put the glue on this, and this will hold that down. I had mentioned in a recent video that I had issues with my knee. So recently I did get an injection, cortisone injection, which did wonders. And I know they say that it doesn't last, with everybody it's different. Some people last 3 or 4 years without feeling any more pain, but I'm hoping that that's a miracle for me and I never again go through it, but Lord knows. So that is pretty. And then I took the words and I glued them onto portions of a library card that I tore apart purposely, and then placed that on top of some coffee dyed paper. I cut the corners to make it look like a ticket. So I can either go this way, I can go this way, which I like it sideways because then you can see this here and that there. Nothing has to be completely straight, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I am going to go with that one. So let's put some glue on the card in the middle. And this is going to go sideways. I like that. Mistakes many, many times become nice happenings. There's some words that I used to use to express when you make a mistake and how you can reverse it, and it makes whatever you're doing come out really pretty. So since this is bulky on this side, I'm going to need something on this side. And I took one of these pens and I brushed it with some Distress ink to sort of get some of that, I guess, shine off of the pen. So Let me see where I'm going to put this pen. I'm just putting the pins on so you can see how it looks. I'm not, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to keep the pins there. Nope, I'm going to push that down. You know what? We don't need a pin on this one. Do we need a button? I can put it there. Yes. I like the way that looks right on top of there. Not sure why I'm getting bubbles on my glue here. I think it's because I refilled the bottle. Okay. That looks cute there. I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want to push and slide that button in another direction. So that one is cute. Turn mistakes into beauty. Isn't that what the Lord does? Not necessarily mistakes, but He does make many things beautiful. Okay, what about a butterfly somewhere in here? I'm insistent on using this little butterfly. Let's see. The ideology stuff is very beautiful. I purchased many die cuts and I really like these a lot. And I'm sure many of you do too, because a lot of us use them in our creations. Okay, yes. So not all my clusters, belly bands, side tuck pockets, whatever you want to call all that stuff, that nice, luscious, good stuff we have to our books. Not everything is going to be just lace. I want to incorporate a lot of other stuff and just let it beautify. That's the word that I use, beautify my stuff. So I can continue to add more on this underneath if I choose to. So let's see if there's something in here, something else I can put under there. Let's see. Can this go under here? How does that look? No, because it's going to cover up all the burlap, and I want the burlap to show. Let's see, what is this? Taffeta ribbon binding? Unless I do it, will it go underneath? Just how does that look? Might be a little too much. Oh, I know what I like to do sometimes too. I'll take something and I will tear it in half. And then I have more space under there. Oh yes, that looks better. Maybe turn it a little sideways. Oh, that looks cute. Yes, I will go with that, but I'm going to put the glue in there on the top. Oh, that looks great. What do you think? I think it's really nice. Pull it out just a little bit more right there. So we have that one, and this one. Let's try one more. So I chose this little piece of material and these little ideology pieces. I went ahead and grabbed one of my own words that I made on the computer, little pin, and I have this thing here that I created. It is going to be a page clip, but what I did was I took two of the bigger, I have them tangled here, so it's going to be, let me move this over just for a sec. So what I did was I have them tied all together. This is one. What I did was I cut the other one up to here, and then I added this portion to the bottom of the tag, so it'll look like that. And then I took the paper clip and put it on one side, and that's where this comes in. I glued half of it on the bottom, put the paper clip on it, and that is going to be a page clip. But I don't want it sideways. I don't want it coming from the top or the bottom. I'm going to put it at an angle on the page, and it will work. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue. Let's see where I'm going to place this. I think it's going to go, no, it's going to go this way. So I'm going to try to be as quick as I can with this. Okay, I'm just going to put a little now, and later I'll add a little more just to reinforce it. Am I doing this right? Let's see. Yes, I am. Okay, so when it goes on the page, it's going to go at an angle, but it'll go in. So let's see how this is going to look. So that's a piece. I did make, these are all snippets that I created. Well, this is not a snippet. This here, the one I used here, and there are some others around here somewhere. These little pieces are all snippets. So that's what I'm using here. This is just a ribbon that I created out of material that I had. So I'm going to add that there, and this little, I like that a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it, I'm going to push it in to the paper clip. Let's see if I can do that successfully. Or I should have put the glue last, because now it's going to be hard to push in. No, I had it in there before. Come on, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in. Come on, go in. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yes, it worked. So I added that there. I'm going to add that there. Not that I added, I'm going to add that there. Then I'm going to put the flower directly on the top. Okay, then I'm going to put the leaf in this way. I thought that was cute. Whoops. Let's see if it'll work. Now that I have glue all over it. There it is. Okay. And then I'm going to put these two together. I'm going to put the word journey on top of this one and this angle. Because I'm going to put that right there. And like I said, I can add a glue later on to reinforce everything so nothing pops out. So how does that look? I think that looks so cute, and that's just a page clip. It's going to beautify your pages. And then let's see, I am insistent on this thing here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because I want it to be obvious that it's there. Okay, oh yes, that looks good. Then if I choose to add a button, my button's going to go here. And yes, my stuff is a little bulky, but upon changing the book that I'm going to use, it's going to work beautifully. So the button will go right there. And I will let those dry overnight, but I can truly say that they are gorgeous. And that is it. I hope you liked the video. And maybe I should bring them up a little closer so you can take a good look. This one. Hope you'll join me in the next video. Have a good one. In my next video, I will be bringing a lot of paper with me so that we can see and choose what type of paper is going to go in the book and some of the stuff that I've done with the papers. So bye bye, see you soon.